Good morning, class. Welcome to English at Home. I'm your teacher, Karen. I'm happy to see you today. Please, if you have any questions while you're watching this video or after the video, please call me. You have my phone number. You can WhatsApp me. You can email me. My email is Karen Javits, Javits, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you, even if it's just to say hello. So let's start today. First let's talk about the date. What is today? I have to check. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2020. And what's the weather like today? Well, I'm looking out. I have a big window I can see through, which is nice. And the weather is sunny today. I think the weather is a little bit cool also. We've had some cool mornings, and the afternoons have gotten a little bit warmer. But we've been having very, very nice spring weather. And my last question here is, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today? So it's good to check in with yourself and name your emotion. So I am feeling happy, or I am feeling strong, or I am feeling energized, or I'm feeling tired, right? Maybe at the end of this week you are feeling tired. I hope you feel good and happy and healthy. I hope all of your families are feeling good and healthy. Okay, so we're going to get back on to our lesson, and I want to just review with you our vocabulary because we do have some new words from our Unit 7. And one of the words we're going to be speaking about is credit and credit cards, right? So we know the credit cards are the cards that we have in our wallet. And these are small plastic cards that allow you to buy something now and pay for it later. We talked a little bit about interest rates, and this is the percentage of interest that you must pay each month on a credit card balance. Also, when we talk about mortgages for homes, there's an interest rate, and also car loans, there is an interest rate. And if you take out any type of loan, like if you want to start a small business and you take out a loan from the bank, there is an interest rate. Okay, and we talked about minimum payment. And minimum, think about the part of the word mini, right? And mini is the smallest, right? The minimum is the smallest payment you can make each month on a credit card. Okay. Number 4, debt counselor. We talked about both words, right? Debt and counselor, right? So a counselor is a person, right, who helps you. So this is a person who helps you solve your financial problems, any type of money problems. A debt counselor can be there for you to help solve those problems. And the last one, family budget. And this is a spending plan that a family makes for itself. Okay, let's move on. So we're gonna practice these words just by matching. So these are the same words that I just went over: credit card, debt counselor, family budget, interest rates, minimum payments. And we're going to just match. Okay. Look here, it says, look at the words in exercise B1. They are compound nouns. So we didn't talk about this, but compound nouns are two nouns together, right? Because we're calling them words, but really they're compound nouns, right? Credit card. They're two words that go together, right? So it's a two-word combination, right? So we have a noun and an adjective, right? We have a noun and then we have a word that describes. Okay, we have a noun and we have an adjective. Okay, So it says, look at the words again. The second word is a noun or an adjective. So sometimes we could have an adjective and a noun, or a noun and an adjective. So that's not so important right now. I really want you to know, what I want you to focus on is that these are considered two-word combinations, that they go together. They go together, okay? We can have family, the word family, separate from budget. But when we have family budget together, we know this means something, okay? So we're gonna just look at these again, and we're going to see, do we remember what these mean? Because I did a preview and then I did a review. So let's see if we could do these on our own. So number one, credit card. Where's your match? What would you match that with? We have A, a spending plan, B, a small credit card or plastic card. Oops, I said it. C, the smallest payment you can make each month. D, the rate or percentage. Or E, a person who helps you solve financial problems. So number one, we knew, right? That was my giveaway, my example, is B, right? A small plastic card that allows you to buy something now and pay for later. Okay, I want you to try 2, 3, 4, and 5 on your own. Okay, so let's see. Interest rate. Which one is the best answer? What's the definition? Same for minimum payment. Look for the best answer. Its meaning. Look for its meaning. Debt counselor. Look for the meaning. And family budget. I feel like you could do this on your own. So I'm letting you do it on your own. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next. So this is something that you could take out now. You can take out your workbooks because we're going to practice a little bit on gerunds. Last lesson, we learned about gerunds, and these are verbs that we're adding ing, and we're using them after prepositions. So this is just a quick practice on writing the verb in gerund form. Okay, so I have an example here, but you can actually open up your books to page 82, and you can do this in your book. Okay, you can write with pen or pencil, but we're gonna write the gerund form of each verb. So the first one's done for you. The first one is apply. We're just adding ing, applying, right? And most of these gerunds, the spelling stays the same. We're just adding ing. When do we have to change the spelling? When do we have to cut out a letter? Well, I'll give you a hint. I'll let you know actually. When there is an E, but not for all of them. When there is an E at the end of the word, we're going to take it off, okay? But number 2, we're not going to take it off. Be becomes being. Be is the word, right? So we're going to add ing. We're going to leave the E on there. But what about a word like lose, number 7? Lose, we're going to take off the E at the end of the word, and we're going to add ing. So it's going to be losing, L-O-S-I-N-G. Okay? So I'd like you to try this on your own, and then I'll give you the answers. We're working on this together. Okay? But these are just gerunds after prepositions. I think you can do it quickly. I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. Okay. So this is for you to check yourself, right? And check your spellings because there are some letters that we needed to drop in some of them. You notice number 2, we're keeping the E. Number 7, we're losing, all right? We're losing the E. Get rid of the E. And number 8, making. We're taking off the E. Number 9, move. We're taking off the E to make it moving. Okay. So just check your answers. Make sure you have these in the correct form, verb form of the gerund ing. Okay, I'm going to move on, and we are still on page 82 of your workbook. Okay, so we're going to look at the second part of this, and there are some pictures here. I want us to look at the pictures first, and one thing I know we've always done in class is before we start an assignment, we look at the pictures, we try to say what's going on, right? What is happening in the pictures, even before we look at the words. Okay, so look at number 1. What do you see here? What do you see? And try to put some words together to describe what you see. So I see a man at a bus stop, right? So we want to do the who and the what, right? And the where and the why and the how. So we want to answer these questions in these pictures. So there's a man at a bus stop and he is looking at his watch. So maybe he is waiting for a bus, right? Maybe he has been waiting a long time. And if you look at number 1, this was the example. He is tired. So we have the description, right? And then we have of. He is tired of. We have that preposition of. And then we have the gerund, waiting. So we're going to be using gerunds here. We're going to be using the words that we did in part 1 to help us with part 2. Okay, so that's number 1. Let's look at number 2. Let's look at the picture. What's happening? What do you see? This looks like a woman, right? And she looks happy. It looks like she just bought a car, right? Or she's buying a car, right? Because the car, there's a picture of a car and it says sold, and we have a car salesman handing her the keys. So it's good to use all of these nouns and verbs describing what is happening here, right? She has a new car. So let's look at the sentence. She is happy. We have the adjective, right? Happy about. She is happy about, and now we need the verb, right? We need the gerund. What is it? What's it going to be? What is she doing? She's buying, right? She's buying a new car. She is happy about buying a new car. Okay, good. Let's look at number 3. Picture. Okay, we see a man holding a loan application. All right, this is probably from the bank. It says apply now. So he's looking at this loan application. Okay, so let's look at the sentence. He is interested in, we need the verb for a loan. Look back if you're unsure. Look back at your words. What is he interested in doing? What is he interested in doing? Maybe you might say getting a loan. That's would sound good, but we have the word for. So we can't say getting for a loan. What else would work? He is interested in how about applying for a loan? That sounds good to me. Okay, let's look at number 4. What's she looking at? Oh, she is looking at a sign that says, open a savings account today. She is at the bank, right? And she is looking at a sign. Open a savings account today. So we have the word open, right? Let's look here. She is thinking about, can we say open a savings account? No, because we learned that when we have these phrases, right, thinking about, happy about, tired of, right, when we have these phrases, we need the gerund form of the verb. We need the ing. So she is thinking about opening a savings account. Okay, good. Look at number 5. Let's look. Want to study auto mechanics. Register here. Okay, so this looks like maybe a school, right? And this man is going to look into it, is interested in it, is maybe happy about it, registering. It seems like he has his paperwork. So he is excited about, let's look at that sentence. He is excited about auto mechanics. So what will he be doing? What will he be doing? Let's see. I would think he would be learning. Is there another word for learning? Or something similar to that? Maybe we could use the word studying. Studying auto mechanics. Yeah, he is excited about studying. We have it here, right? Study. Want to study. So we're just adding the ing. Okay. Now, this last picture, number 6. This is a woman. She is handing her money, actual bills, to the cashier. And the cashier looks like she wants to give her an application for a credit card. But the woman is handing money, actual bills, not a credit card. So maybe she's not interested. Maybe she doesn't want credit. She doesn't want a credit card. Some people like to use cash instead of credit. So let's look at the sentence. Number 6, she is afraid of into debt. She is afraid of into debt. What word could fit there? I think she doesn't want to get into debt. So I think she is afraid of getting into debt. Okay, let's check. Let's check. I hope that we have these written down. You can do that now if you haven't. It's great to listen first. So you didn't have to write them down while I was speaking, but now is a good time if you want to have your pen or pencil out and make sure you have the first one, waiting. You know that is this example. Buying is number 2. Applying is number 3. Opening, studying, and getting. And get actually has 2. When we add the ing, we add one more T. So getting, 2 T's.